Abu Dhabi Department of Energy is confident that it will have 60% of its electricity production will be from clean and renewable energy by 2035. Abu Dhabi is currently the largest power plant in terms of solar production. The department says its energy mix is well and strategically placed to help it reach its goal of net zero emissions by 2050. Well, SABC News senior economics reporter Liabo, Setho, as well as video journalist Mpho Masela are in the United Arab Emirates visiting some of those sustainability projects ahead of the COP28 conference later this year. Take a look.
The city of Abu Dhabi says it's walking the talk when it comes to its goal of zero emissions, and it's making sure that everything is happening on the ground. It has not only focused on generation, but it is putting an equal amount of energy into transmission and distribution, which are all separate entities.
I think that what that does, it brings focus of capabilities to the relevant sector. And as well as the business models themselves are also here in the UAE particularly, also a little bit different. Transmission distribution is a regulated sector, or even the upstream IWPP, but that's purely regulated. While in the generation we operate locally and internationally, which is partially regulated and partially other models overseas. So I think we ourselves, we are proponents of the integrated model, but in terms of how internally how these activities are run, we do have the separate teams and separate OPCOs focusing on running their particular aspect of that segment.
Through the Abu Dhabi Distribution Company, the city has spearheaded the UAE's first and world's largest virtual plant of battery energy storage system for smart grid and renewable energy. Energy storage can provide a rich spectrum of benefits to the electricity grid and to electricity end users. This battery storage facility is one of the flagships of the Abu Dhabi Distribution Company. This is one of the projects that are helping the country to move forward as they build and renew their commitment to renewable energy. They're actually moving towards net zero emissions by 2050. This particular facility houses more than 400 batteries which store about 40 megawatts of power, which in turn goes to the national electricity grid.
The major contributor also consider this a major contributor for reducing the carbon emission by reducing the production and generation of conventional power.
2 hours away lies another magnificent project that just took under 2 years to complete. The new Abu Dhabi facility spans over 8 square kilometers, and its 1,400 waterless robotic cleaning systems travel 800 kilometers twice daily across the solar panels. This is the world's largest standalone operational solar plant with a total capacity of 1.2 gigawatts, and it boasts more than 3.3 million solar panels in one site.
It's 8 kilometers square. This project of this size has not been done before. That's why we wanted to have a unique solution to make sure that we deliver the project on time and we start our production as per the target set by the off-taker. So the GPS solution was able to dictate the foundations, the boreholes, thereby allowing us to install the foundations, in a very, fast fashion, where we have installed 27,000 boreholes in a single week for a total of 616,000 foundations. As you will go and you will see in the plant, the foundation is the most time-consuming activity of the project. We have only 2 substations in the project, and they are both connected to the national grid.
Implementing enabling policies has clearly played a major role in the speed at which these projects have been implemented. Abu Dhabi key policies and regulations contribute to the UAE's net zero emissions by 2050 commitment. They include the electric vehicle charging policy, recycled water policy, and waste to energy policy, among others. Setho, SABC News, Abu Dhabi.